Let me advance a little bit because I don't know how loud this streamer friendly music is. Welcome to F124. Going to pick Hungaroring because that is the next race. Take turns. We are going with Mr. Hamilton. Sir Lewis Hamilton. Lock brakes on traction control medium. I don't know why I have to keep setting this. All right, we'll leave that difficulty at 55. Once we get to the grid, we will get on with the proper introduction and explain the situation.
Alfonso Carter said, "So why haven't you been able to race in VR? I thought that you had meta."
I do. As soon as we get on the starting grid, where there's no music playing in the background, then I will explain it so I don't have to, because I don't know what my volume is. I don't want to have to shout over.
Thank you for joining us once again as we get another Formula One Grand Prix underway.
How you doing, Alfonso?
Right, I know you're hot in the cockpit, but your tyres are going to be even hotter. You're going to have to work extra hard today to keep them cool.
See here, what do I got the settings set at? The graphical settings.
Alfonso Carter said,
All right.
"I'm good, brother."
Good to hear that. So I got everything set at medium. I could take this up to ultra. So let me get on with the propers. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the band Lincoln Clay. And we are back for our first stream of F124. I have definitely had some difficulties with this game. Not only have I had difficulties with this game, days like today, I want to take this Quest Pro and slam it on the ground and bust it into 1,000 pieces. Sometimes this thing can just be an absolute headache. And it's times like today where I'm glad that I have pre-ordered the Crystal Light, the Pimax Crystal Light. So starting with that situation, sometimes when I try to connect this headset to the PC, sometimes it won't connect. So sometimes I have to restart the headset. Sometimes I have to restart the PC. Sometimes I have to restart both the headset and the PC. And then there's times where it'll connect, but I have no audio. And then I have to do it all over again. Restart the headset, restart the PC. And it can be an absolute headache. So today it took me like 20 minutes to get this headset connected. Something that should only take a minute. And then I don't know. I've been having issues like every once in a great while. My keyboard won't type anything, so I have to unplug it and plug it back into the computer. So it's just been an absolute headache getting ready for this stream. There are times where I want to cancel my Pimax pre-order, but then as soon as this headset starts acting up, it shows me exactly why. I'm glad I'm following through with the headset, because I think with the display port, the direct connection, and not having to go through this compression bullshit, I think I'll have a lot less headaches with the Pimax Crystal. So, or either that, or I don't know, maybe I'll break down and switch over to the Quest 3 and see if that gives me less headaches. So, getting to the title of this stream, $150 later, I am finally able to race in VR. As far as EA games with VR support, I have 4 games on this computer. I have F122, F123, F124, and Star Wars Squadrons. And out of those 4 games, F123 was the only one that ran good right out of the gate. F122, it was horrendous as far as the VR goes. And I don't know, it took them, I think it might have took them a week, maybe 2 weeks before they got the VR to a playable state. And then I came back and bought the game. F123, other than the normal jittering that you see as I look around, other than that, it ran good.
Alfonso Carter said, I'm still having a great experience with my VR2.
Oh, cool. I mean, for all the headaches it can be, at least with this Meta headset, I still love VR. So yeah, out of the 3 F1 games, F123 ran good. F124 released, and I bought it day one, and it ran like dog shit. I mean, it looked okay. The visuals were okay, but as far as VR goes, it did not run good. I was struggling to get this thing to run over 60 frames per second. And I mean, it was janky too. It was not good. In the case of Star Wars Squadrons, it looked like trash. It ran like trash. And so just a couple of days ago, on a whim, I was watching Virtual Strangers, and the subject of Star Wars Squadrons came up. And Wes Dillon, who's a host on the show, he mentioned that he had issues with the Steam version, but he didn't have any problems with the EA version of it. So I said, you know what? Let me give it a try. So I go to G2A. I buy a key for Star Wars Squadrons from G2A for $5, and downloaded the game, launched it from the EA launcher, and wow, the game looks magnificent and it runs buttery smooth. So I said, you know what? It makes me sick to spend another $75, when you factor in tax. I said, let me go ahead and buy F124. And here we are. It looks good. It runs good. And that's why I have a title that $150 later, I'm finally able to play VR on F124, because I had to buy the EA version of it to get a good running copy. Something about the Steam VR, something about the Steam version, now that I stop and think about it, the Steam version, even flat screen, the game did not run that smooth. It ran worse in VR. So here I am over here. I'm running the EA launcher version of this game. It's still using Steam VR for the VR part, whereas Star Wars Squadrons isn't. It's just directly connected to this Meta headset. But for this game, I'm still going through Steam VR, but it runs good. And so it cost me $150. So I learned a $150 lesson. And I guess moving forward, at first I said I'm done with these F1 games until EA learns how to optimize this shit. And now that I know what the deal is, I guess moving forward, any EA game that I buy that has VR support, I'm going to have to buy it from the EA launcher because it obviously got some compatibility issues with Steam. So, all right. Enough babbling. Let's do a few laps. Sir Lewis Hamilton. Oh, I forgot to turn off the asynchronous space warp. I'm going to restart this race, but I got to turn off the asynchronous space warp. Also suspect I got to go back and recalibrate my sim hub settings for the base shakers because I'm only feeling a pulse. I'm not feeling whether the wheels are slipping or not. So I'll check that after this race.
Now use DRS. DRS now available. Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake.
Alfonso Carter said, I can't see it. What's your pole position?
Oh, I don't have anything posted as far as like overlay and all that stuff. I forgot to set all that crap. I'm sorry. I'm currently 13th. I know what else I forgot to do. After this race, I gotta make a couple of adjustments, and I hate to have to do this live.
Final lap. Push, push. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us. 5.7 seconds. Okay, gap to the car in front, 5.4 seconds.
Just keep working hard.
Keep pushing. Finished 13th. So I gotta go into this app called Process Lasso.
All the signs were there
And,
that it was gonna be
optimize
his
the game real
day,
quick.
And what a day it was. Come. Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing.
Yeah, the layout of this game is terrible in terms of posting the track map and the standings. You have to go in there and set it for each individual session. You have to set it for practice, for quali, for race. And you go in there and select it, and then sometimes it doesn't show up because you didn't do something right. It's really a huge headache. 1 second. Okay, folks, sorry about that mishap. The game does appear to be optimized through Process Lasso. It was running good yesterday. I like this track too. I like a couple of tracks. I don't know why. That's a track that I should not like, Monaco, but I do like it. Yeah, why not? I got Silverstone on here? Yeah. All right, let's do those 5 races. Got to go back to Sir Lewis. Gearbox is on manual. Oh yeah, I just thought about something else too. I'll see if this overlay will work.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Let's see if this overlay will work.
Brutalsome de Guru. Said. Wad up my G.
now enabled. DRS enabled.
The drag reduction system, or DRS.
DRS is now available. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Comes. It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure. And no doubt, they'll be celebrating tonight. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, it's a track that requires the full concentration of the... And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased...
Okay, you know this, but this track needs a lot of downforce, and as such, we're not going to have quite the same top speed as other circuits. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more powerful. So try to make the most of it in the race and quali if you can.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Can I have feedback on Plan A target lap?
Brake warming, please, brake warming, and mode K2+.
Safe car deploy, Max. Dash positive, dash positive. Let's try no pull, please.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
think you can go mid-high 16 just to close the gap to cars ahead. So fuel currently on target. Safety car, slow down.
Okay, DRS is now available. job. Nice overtake. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Gap to your teammate ahead, 6.7 seconds.
Keep working hard.
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
A great team victory today, Crofty. That's the important bit here. On home soil, the drivers delivered, the team delivered as well, and to do that in front of their home support really means a lot to them.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us.
We'll be right back.